recovery. Morning recovery. More labs for morning recovery. Now, first off, hang on. Before she even says anything, we're drunk right now. We've been drinking a little bit. I get terrible, terrible hangovers. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. But I bought these. And I took one on our latest vacation. It was Cedar Point, actually. I had a lot to drink. And before I went to sleep, I took one of these guys, which I will show you. Well, first, let's talk about how's it taste.
I don't know. I was drunk when I drank it.
I was also drunk when I drank. I was drunk when I drank it too. We're drunk right now, but it tastes like shit. It. Come on, man. We're on the interwebs. We're gonna sit here and be like, what does this taste like from a scale of 1 to 10?
Flat Sprite.
I'm giving this number 3. A little bit of the stale milk taste.
Ew.
But that's not why we're here. I don't give a shit what it tastes like. I want to know if more labs helps me morning recovery. So, I got really fucked up at the Cedar Points, and I had to function the next day. I had to drive 5 hours.
Lies.
And what happened?
Their slogan on the back says, "Take morning recovery tonight. Bounce back tomorrow."
Bounce back tomorrow.
Legit! Tim was bouncing back tomorrow. He was rolling on the ground. It should be, take this tonight, tomorrow wake up on Molly. That's what you feel like.
Well, she did one too.
You feel
I was not, okay,
up.
So this stops your hangover,
you don't
right?
have a hangover, but you
I did not
are
have a
not
hangover.
sober.
But I felt like I was super, super fucked up. Super, like, more fucked up than I've ever been.
Woo!
I was rolling balls to the point where I could
rolling on the ground.
could not drive home. I felt sober, but I could not drive home the next day because of this. Now, I'm not talking shit about this product. I actually like it. So I tried it again, thinking maybe something was just a little off. And I did another one. And the same shit happened. This is like a super 5-hour energy.
So I feel like you take this because you're drunk. You don't want to be hungover, right?
Right.
So you right?
So you drink this before you go to bed.
Fantastic.
It says you can drink it before or after, all that crap. We drank it right before we went to bed.
So you go to bed,
blah,
right?
Blah, 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 blah.
And then you wake up 6 or 7 hours later,
right?
trying
And
to
you're
function,
like this. And then you're like this.
But you can't function. So
no, we functioned, but we're like,
you didn't function. You were throwing sugar packets at the Starbucks ladies.
So yeah,
You can't function. So it's like, take this and plan to sleep for 10 hours.
So I'm not,
and then you'll wake up normal.
I ain't trying to give a negative review about this because I did not have a headache.
It's actually a lot of
fun. No headache.
Shh.
I did not have a hangover, which is the...
All you do is talk. Let me talk. This is fantastic, and everybody needs to try it once because the feeling after is fabulous. That giddy, I'm like a 4-year-old, I'm just going to tuck and roll like Tim did for 4 hours. Don't plan on driving 6 hours home from Ohio. You jerking the bottle off in your mouth? It's great, and it works. It definitely works. You don't have a hangover for sure.
All bullshit aside, this claims it fixes hangovers. Does it fix hangovers?
100%. You don't have a hangover.
It's $36. Should they buy this?
Get 2 other friends and split a 6-pack.
But should they buy it? That's why we're here.
Yeah.
Should they buy that?
I mean,
do you think it works?
It definitely works, and you have to try it.
Look, this says morning recovery. Are you recovering?
You are not hungover.
Okay, but can you go and function? Because
you can't.
I could not drive after this stuff. I would say this is legal Molly. Legit, it worked. No headache, no fever, no puking.
And it's nut
But
free.
I fucking felt like I was rolling fucking balls. $36 for 6 of these. So they're not cheap. So people want to know, do you buy it? Could you party your ass off, drink one of these, and go to work?
I can't remember because I only took one once.
And you were great. You were fucking partying your balls off.
I think everybody needs to try this at least once because of the pure fact of how you feel the next day.
This is just for the record. Vitamin B12, 41,608%.
That's false. It's 4,168%. Somebody can't fucking read.
I like this stuff. I'm going to buy it again. But I'm not sure if it cures your hangover or just pumps you full of so much energy that you work through your hangover until the next day.
That's the point, is you don't have a hangover.
You don't have a hangover, but then you like work through it, and then the next day, like, so like
that's not true.
You're like this the next day. You're like, eh.
But you don't have a hangover. You don't have a headache. You're not nauseous.
Correct.
You're just
correct.
You're just cracked out. It's all cool and fun and games until somebody who's supposed to drive 6 hours home is too cracked out and sleeps the entire way, but the entire way is kicking and throwing things and this and that, and I have to drive the entire drive home, and I didn't sleep anything because somebody who's cracked out was up till 7 a.m. doing shots and playing naked Jenga by himself.
Who?
You.
Try it out. I don't know what the fuck. I can't go over all the ingredients. I don't know what all that's about.
Because you can't read numbers. 48,000.
It makes you feel cracked out. I could never work on it. She could. I couldn't drive home on it. She could.
It was one time.
But I did not get a headache, and I was not fucking nauseous, and I had a shit ton of red wine.
In fact, it does work. It takes away your hangover effects.
It takes